Hello everyone, welcome back to Sweet Beat TV. I have been joined by international pop sensation Shane Hendrix. Yay!
Hey, hi everyone.
Hello, we're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, your journey from The Voice, Belgium, from 2016 to where you are now, it's crazy.
Yes, 2 years ago already. Going so fast.
I know, you're dropping singles like flies this year in
yes.
particular, but let's take it back. Let's go backwards 2 years and where it all started, The Voice, Belgium. You've got to tell me, so you're singing in English, everyone, okay? In English, and then right when this song cuts, all of a sudden they start speaking in Dutch, and I'm just like, what's it like going from language to language when you're singing in one and then speaking in the other?
Well, a lot of people that watch the video, they don't really know that it's from Belgium,
right?
So they just
guilty.
They're probably they're probably just
right
clicking on all the battles. You know, everyone does it sometimes, going through all those voice videos, and then all of a sudden after the performance, they start speaking Dutch. So a lot of people are like very confused, and they always because I read the comments, I see the comments.
You see it. And he can read English, so he knows what you're saying.
And then they all started to ask, like, what is it? Who won? What did he say? What did she say? But for me, it's very natural. It's not hard at all. When I sing the song, I know exactly what I'm saying. And then when they talk to me in Dutch, I switch all the time. I'm here in LA with my management, and then I speak to a partner in English, and then boom, I go to Dutch.
Can you give everyone an example right now? So like sing the last lyric of something, any song, and then all of a sudden just start talking to me in Dutch. So imagine you're watching a YouTube video. It could be the Marvin Gaye Get Along, or song that you did.
Oh yeah, I can do
from
that.
Charlie Puth. Okay,
so. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on, ooh. En daarom spreek ik Nederlands, dames en heren.
That's what happens basically in those videos.
Yeah.
But for you, like we were talking a little bit earlier, you said you're lucky in that you don't sing with a Dutch accent. Is that correct?
Yeah, people tell me that when I sing, the accent is gone, and
you sound American.
I'm very, very grateful for that, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have a career here in America.
I would guess that you like surf at the beach here in Santa Monica and that you were American. But the accent, does it help you here? When speaking, when meeting people, maybe girls.
I think when I'm like meeting people for like business meetings, they're like, oh, it's interesting.
Stands out.
This guy has an accent. It's it's interesting to work with.
Right.
But also when I'm on the streets and I don't know, like trying to find a place.
Yes.
And I'm like ask somebody like, hey, where is this? They're always like, you're not from here.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're like.
And then they start this big conversation. So it helps me. Sometimes it doesn't help me, but.
Can you speak with an English accent? Can you try?
No,
what do we sound like? What do I sound like?
No. This is really the best I can do.
It's not bad though. It's not bad.
Yeah. Well, I learn. I've been here for like 2 years. There's still a lot of improvement, but when I started first was in LA, I didn't have I didn't have the accent. Well, I had the accent.
Right, like a heavy accent.
Way more.
Yeah, like a heavy one.
You learn it quick, but it's still there. It's probably
all of a sudden you're gonna be here and start sounding like a valley girl. Don't worry. Stick with us long enough. But okay, let's stick with The Voice a little bit. You had during the battle rounds one of your songs go completely viral. Over 13 million views on YouTube right now. Marvin Gaye from Charlie Puth. Tell us about that, because you not overnight I want to say, but pretty quickly became the most viewed battle round YouTube video ever in The Voice's history.
Yeah, so we did the battle, and it's all pre-recorded.
Right.
So and then it needs to air, and then they put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
it's old news to you
for us,
by
it was
then.
Old news. Yeah, we already did it, and I was already rehearsing for my live shows. And then all of a sudden I got news, and my parents called me like, you know what is happening? This is like blowing up everywhere. And then I did my research. I wanted to know like how where.
Why,
And then I think it started in the Philippines. Like,
really? Okay, interesting.
And I read all the comments, and there were a lot of people from Asia and from the Philippines, and they all said like, ship, Sep, and Shoni. And I was like, what's that
What's that
shit?
mean?
I didn't know what that was. So I was like, oh, okay. And then a lot of people were like contacting me, like, are you a couple?
Oh, that was it.
Like,
Okay.
I get the hype. Yeah. And
Were you guys a couple?
No. But
Sorry.
She had a boyfriend
at the time. Got it.
And his name was really similar to my name.
Oh, so there was
a lot
confusion.
of people thought it was.
Well, it worked out. It worked out well for you. Okay, so after The Voice, you joined a band.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so tell us a little about that, and then since then have broke off as a solo artist.
So after The Voice, my management, that's my management now, they came to me, they said they were interested. And they also had like other contestants of The Voice that they were interested in. And one guy of the band, he said in an interview that he was interested in like having a boy band.
Okay.
And my management was like, "Whoa, that's a great idea. Let's do
Right.
it." And I was down.
Right.
I was down to do it. And then we had our first single in Belgium, and we went #1. And then we got some people from the States that were like interested.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
it was going.
It was going
really,
well,
really
right?
Yeah. And then we went to the States and we made Broken. It's a song I'm most proud of doing with the band.
Yeah.
And yeah, we struggled for a while, and we did some touring.
Right.
And then one of the guys had a girlfriend back home and was really missing that girlfriend, and some private stuff were going on in his
personal
life.
lives. Yeah.
And
the band.
Other band members as well.
Just went separate ways. And
yeah, they really wanted to go home, and I completely understood that.
Of course.
But I wasn't ready here.
No.
I felt that.
And thank goodness you weren't, because you've dropped, like I said, multiple singles since then. It's been 2 years since being with the band, right? Mm-hmm. And now let's go into the single solo career, is what I'm talking about, everyone. Life that you're now living. What's it like?
Well, it's nuts.
It's nuts.
It's completely different. Let me get it.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I dropped my piece of paper, my cheat sheet, but he got it for me. So thank you.
So yeah, it's nuts because I never like was alone in another country, and especially not working. Mm-hmm. So the switch from being with a big group, we had a time that we were with a crew of 9 people touring around, like being alone with me and my management.
What have you learned? Because alone time, I think, can teach you a lot, right, about yourself. So what's the
number
one thing you've learned?
Well, I've learned that this is it.
This is it. Yeah.
There's nothing else I would rather do than sing, perform, being on stage, acting.
Right.
And you always had like thinking like, oh, I need a plan B, and being alone and seeing what's happening for me. Really opened my eyes, like, this is it. There's no plan B.
No fallback option. This is it. Well, good, because you've made a name for yourself at this point. You had a name with The Voice, obviously, but now your journey's different. You're on your own. You're not on national television every week like with The Voice, right? You're actually having to pave your own way.
Of course.
So let's talk about the recent singles. One of which recently just dropped with Nicki Minaj. So you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
It's featured Nicki Minaj.
Yes. It's a dance feel-good song, and when my management told me like, hey, you have this opportunity to do a song with Nicki Minaj, and yeah, I have to be honest, I went a little bit crazy.
Well, that's suiting though, because the song is called "Party Like a Rock Star," so you have to go a little crazy.
Yeah. I literally party like a rock star.
Exactly. Okay. And Nicki knew that and signed on to be on one of your songs, which was different, which we haven't talked about yet, because Pooh Bear and Justin Bieber had a song, and your team contacted them for you to be featured on that song.
Yeah, they had this open verse, and I could I had the opportunity for them to.
Right. And they signed off on you after hearing it.
Yeah, I wrote a piece on the song, and I went to the studio immediately, and and
it's
yeah,
good. It has
it.
many views on it, over 1 million views, and that is hard to face reality, and it's the alternative.
Well, like it's Bieber and it's Bieber, so.
But it's you too.
Good.
There's multiple versions on there, and this is the alternate version, which we really love.
Yes.
So, okay, you've been signed off by POO, by Justin Bieber, by Nicki Minaj. She comes on your song. Now we also have your latest single out, which is Imma Be The One, right?
Yes.
Which you'll be performing for us here as well today. So everyone, after this video, make sure you go click for that video because you get to actually hear him perform that. But tell us, what's the meaning? Imma Be The One.
Imma Be The One. Yeah, I wrote this song with all the baggage and the experience that I had from 2 years being on the road and in America. And you meet a lot of weird people.
Oh yeah.
You meet a lot of people that have promises.
Right.
And
false promises, real promises, all of the promises.
Both.
Yes.
And I took all of that and I put this in this song, and well, I decided to name it Imma Be The One. I will show that this is it for me.
Right, this is it.
I will be the one.
You will be it.
And well, it was magic in the studio.
Yeah.
When I was singing it, me and my management, we all felt like, yeah, this is
it. This is the one.
This is really, really good. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been dropping, all of these songs have really come out, all the singles I'm referring to have been this year, 2018. We're about halfway through the year now. What's next for you this year?
What's next? Well, I'm gonna perform as well.
Okay, good.
There are some festivals I'm gonna do, and also a lot of content still coming up. More
because you do a lot
music.
of covers and stuff as well, right?
Covers, yes,
which
of
we
course.
love hearing of you too.
I just went to Vegas and I did a cover of the new Drake and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like, whoa, these two legends. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot more to come.
A lot more to come, and yeah, also a lot of radio stuff, radio performances. Like everywhere, not even America, Brazil.
Right, because you're an international pop sensation, as I said earlier. See, it's come full circle. Little side note, you guys, I asked him, like, hey, is it okay if I introduce you as this? He's like, well, it's okay if you say I'm an international pop sensation. He's like, I can't say it. So here we are, full circle. That you are. Now, those that want to follow you internationally, where can they find you? Like, what's your social media handle?
My social is @ShaneHendrix97. That's for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. It's just Shane Hendrix. And there you can
And YouTube is?
YouTube is Shane Hendrix as well.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, everyone, make sure you go follow him, listen to him. You will fall in love with him, his voice. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Come back and see us when you're not on an international tour somewhere. But thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.